Aquarius, hey gorgeous, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Aquarius. Cross watchers are also welcomed here. Could be getting married, could be going through some spiritual awakening, spiritual tests, lessons, learning. Yeah, wow. Hello, soulmate. I feel like whatever lessons you're learning in the spiritual department, spiritual boot camp, I like to call that guy. Is bringing you into your true love connection. Could be a twin flamey, whatever you want to call it, whatever your label that you put on it is. The love of a lifetime is what I'm getting. I'll link that song in the description box below. This is a love reading, as you noticed. And we're going to be looking at I feel like as soon as we let down the weight of the world, we have this true happiness, true romance coming in, okay? Somebody who is romantic, actually. But sometimes it comes at having to walk away from or let down the idea of what the world thinks has told us is sufficient in this lifetime. What makes us a functioning member of society, right? And make sure you follow whatever you're being called to fearlessly, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. Anyways, Aquarius, if you, anything you need to know about me, wow, I cannot spit these words out to save my life, but if you would like to know more about me, you can find some things in the fucking about section. Oh my god, guys. Oh, wow. You can look at the about section, and I do suggest that you do. Sometimes my readings can get deep, sometimes they're not so deep, but I just will forewarn you now that sometimes they can get a little deep, and that does bother people sometimes, that I just don't want you to be triggered without warning, okay? If you already are subscribed here, Aquarius, thank you so much, and welcome back. I wanted to say Taurus there, which is so weird and far off. Could have to do with this Hierophant that's going to be your overarching energy that I didn't know was there, or it could have to do with, you might be dealing with a Taurus, whatever it is, we'll figure out more. The Two of Cups in your energy, the Chariot card in their energy, and the World card. Did I not shuffle this? Did I set the deck? That is crazy, first of all. Soulmate, I do feel like you've had to walk away from like icky, sketchy things to come into this connection. Again, spiritual lessons, spiritual tests, checking out your own connection to the divine as well as your own faith in yourself and in the divine, okay? That's what I'm getting right now off of all that. Anyways, let's get at your love life. This is such a beautiful reading, but I'm too befuddled with the fact that I'm pretty sure I skipped half of my, we're not even going to worry about that. We're not going backwards, Libra. I can call you every sign but Aquarius right now. This is the weirdest thing. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus or a Cancer, okay? My head is on fire. I don't want no water. Let that motherfucker burn. All right, I will link that in the description box below as well, you guys. This is going to be a shit show. Buckle up, baby. All right, let's get after it. Two of Cups in your energy. I feel like you've connected fully to your higher self. You're totally connected to the divine right now. Wow, I've never seen cards pop out of this. We pop out at your party. I know the game. I'll link that in the description box below as well. Okay, so this Seven of Swords did. Oh, you trying to hide your feelings. That's what I get right now. Okay, we'll get more. Yeah, that looks a little hidey feelingsy. Because the rest of the energy, you know, I'm not going to call you a liar, cheater, stealer, whatever. I think that you're hiding your feelings from somebody. You might be hiding your feelings from yourself, Aquarius. If I've known my Aquarians, sometimes you don't even, you're just like, what's that, ew. I'm getting like, ew, what's that weird feeling I'm having inside? So you're like so grossed out by it. Oh, it's so cute, actually. And so you're like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So that weird feeling, it's called love, is what it's called, Aquarius, and it's, oh my god, it's so cute, I can't get over this message. It's like you're holding a little heart and making it like a stinky face and going, ew, like, what is this love thing, get it away from me. But you don't get to choose who you fall in love with, and that's what I'm feeling like right now, is that you might be trying to sneak away from the one here, but they're not going to let you sneak away, don't worry. They could be a Cancer, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, like I said. Wow, I do feel like there is some... I don't feel like there's any reason to run away, but I do see why you're feeling that innate, it's like a protection mechanism, because I do feel like they're really trying to tame their ego here. Yeah, and they're going to do it successfully with the Six of Wands. They've been through a lot though, and it is like they're just having to, I don't know that we ever get to get rid of, this is an ego to me. This is, you know, people call it whatever they want to call it, you know, self-indulgence, addictions. The funny part about people that talk about these things is that they're addicted to something they don't know they're addicted to, right? Like, so it could be actual drug addiction, alcoholism, blah, 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 or food addiction, or phone addiction, or whatever it is they're having, you know, we're human. We're half human, half spirit. So I do feel like this is a very, this person is maybe letting even their own self-doubt stop them from this connection. Something is, I feel like, has it on a hold-up, but I do feel like it could lead to marriage with the Hierophant as your overarching energy, or it could just be a spiritual, like, anytime there's a major arcana in the overarching energy of a love connection, I feel like it's a deep spiritual connection. Sometimes our deep spiritual connections are lessons, right? With the Two of Cups here, I gotta get more. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, this ain't good for you, Aquarius. Maybe you're right. Just run. Dart. That's the Five of Pentacles. I'm a little nervous that this is because their, you know, ego is winning. Is that real? They've been through a lot. They're really trying to temper out what, you know, their head and their heart, but that doesn't mean we're ever going to make it. They have some powerful, beautiful energy. It does look like they're victorious, but I'm almost getting now that they're maybe seeking some attention outside of themselves that is causing you to feel the need to, yeah, that's a weird message, and I'm sorry that I couldn't pick up on this earlier. My channeling is a little weird today. But it is, I'm catching here, and this is very interesting, that they've been through a lot. This is real, and they've had to overcome a lot of adversities, and I feel like they're getting a little more attention than they're used to, and they're kind of letting it get to their head is what I'm getting right now, and it's hurting you, and you deserve better than that. That's period. No matter why they're going through this in their life, it's like the weirdest messages coming through. This is about, this is not necessarily, this could actually be somebody's real story that's coming through, but it is kind of, they put you through counseling when you're going to go get like bariatric weight loss surgery. They put you through counseling so that because they know that your ego is about to take over and be a monster. And I feel like this is almost what's going on, is like maybe they've lost weight, or maybe they've had something go on that has made them all of a sudden feel more attention than they used to get from externally. Unfortunately, that doesn't feed us. We think it does because it masks the pain for whatever. You know, if they were in pain, they must have been. That's all I can say, is that people wouldn't be seeking this external. People think that players are just players because they want to be. No, they're absolutely lost. And feeling like, you know, when somebody's going around hurting people to feel validated themselves, that is one of the most insecure spaces that we can be in our lives. So players, while they look all, you know, hard on the outside, I'm getting like, this is almost getting a player vibe here, male, female, non-binary, is that they're needing this validation from everybody else because they don't have it from themselves. And I'm so sorry about this. This is a really tough, because it does look like I feel like you're feeling very contracted to it at this time. With the Hierophant, you might actually be married to this person who's doing this to you. But if you're not married to them, I do feel like I feel like there's a genuine love here. But I don't think you're letting them know that. And I think that's okay, to be honest with you. Usually I'm about like, no, let's be upfront here. Well, maybe you should be upfront. Aquarius, I think the truth is we should never fear rejection. The truth is, being honest will give you this, at least you know, right? Like, if you give them the full, I love you, you know, I don't usually say this, but I love you, and this is it for me, but I won't do what you're doing right now. I won't stick around while you try to gain attention from everybody, is what I'm getting right now. It's a weird message, but I do feel like with the Devil card and the Six of Wands together, it is, and the Chariot card is another public recognition, victory, public recognition, and I feel like they're getting a lot more attention than they're used to, and they're letting their ego take credit for all of that, which can be dangerous. People think I'm so, the ego is, we're all human, but the truth is what we do with our ego and the people we will hurt because of it, and the things we disregard when we're following our ego, people can't even see it. Like, some people can't see I don't know, I can't really get the message very clearly, but I do feel like they have hurt you, trying to feel this attention that they've always craved from the world, and they are getting that attention now, but I feel like it's really hurting you. Whatever you want to do, Aquarius, again, being forthcoming is my favorite, but people think that I'm crazy for doing that, so being forthcoming is my favorite option. If you already can sense that this connection isn't going anywhere, or you don't even maybe care for it to, then run away with your swords, baby. But if you really love this person, and you do want to make this work, being totally forthcoming, including, hey, I love that you're getting attention, I'm so proud of you, but you're actually starting to do, you're actually starting to let it take over your ego take over, and you're no longer, you're not the person that you were when you started this journey, is what I'm getting right now. This is all very weird. I hope this makes sense for somebody. I really feel like this is going to be for one person maybe, and I do feel like you are having a hard time letting go of this, but the message is kind of funky coming in. It's like you might be letting your pride stop you from this connection actually working out, which I'm not going to tell you what to do. I will tell you that I think that being forthcoming and knowing that you may get rejected, even though you tell them, hey, I love you, this is how I think you're acting, they might not be able to see that that's how they're acting, is what I was trying to get, even no matter if you tell them or not, so maybe that is why you're keeping your cards to your chest. But maybe don't talk about their actions at all. Maybe just talk about your feelings, and then say, I feel like we're slipping away here. And see if you get the response or reaction that you're looking for or hoping for. Again, at the risk of, you put your heart out there and it gets disregarded. So I don't think putting your heart out there is necessarily that comfortable for an Aquarius to do in the first place. So do whatever you want to do, but in my life, what has worked best for me is being honest. And again, even if that led to a rejection, I was able to disconnect more fully, and I feel like you're having a hard time disconnecting right now because you're not being forthcoming. And if you just share how you're feeling, again, if the rejection still happens, we're still going to go separate ways. You gave it your best shot. You're not going to sit and wonder for the rest of your life, if I would have just told them how I feel, would it have changed things? Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. So it's just, that's what's important as far as I can see here, to be forthcoming about your feelings. Well, that is too many cards. I feel like I should probably take them all, but oh, I love you so much, babies. This is, what I'm going to tell you is that there is going to be, regardless, I think that you're supposed to be choosing yourself and not letting somebody, act this way and walking away. So maybe that's just what this is saying that you're doing. But I do believe in all cases that we should at least, especially if it's a marriage, which I think for most of you it is, give it our best shot by being fully forthcoming with this person, because sometimes they're acting like this because we were never sharing our feelings. So what if you sharing your feelings, were to actually resolve all of this? That's just what is coming through right now. If not, but you have to be open to that might not be true either, that you may share your feelings with this person and spill it all out, and they may still be stuck in this energy. So that may lead to a heartbreak, of course, and some sort of hostile endings. I think the way to clear that all up is just know that you being forthcoming is not going to hurt you in any way. It will only hurt your ego or your pride if they do reject you. But if you love somebody enough, it's like that pride or ego should be minuscule anyways. Just if you really love them enough to want this to work. I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like I got very lost in all of this, but I hope that whatever goes on here, I hope that you know I do feel like you're standing in your power, and I do feel like you're connected to your higher self. I just feel like they're kind of almost weighing you down at this point, kind of watching them disregard you is what I keep getting. Vision. No matter what you see, the bigger picture of a loving and just universe, and I feel like this is what it's saying is like, there's this potential that you were just not in the right connection, of course, right? I believe that happens often in our lives where we are just in a connection to ascend and help evolve us. Sometimes it brings us into a place where we needed to be reminded of just how blessed we are. I don't know. And also that, yeah, I just feel like if there is, I feel like you already knew this person was this way before. So I think sometimes that we get these lessons brought in to say, well, we did choose this person for this reason. Maybe we never even really loved them. But if you do really love them, I feel like sharing your feelings is what you're going to want to do. That's the best option. If you're not really caring to keep this marriage alive, then again, releasing is going to be you're going to need to release it. And the only way that I know how to do that is by actually, letting somebody know how I feel. I love you so much, Aquarius. I could keep going on about this, but I feel like I've gotten the message that needed to come out. I am going to send you my love, and I hope that whatever happens here, you understand that it's all a part of your path to your best life. So if the Creator saw this person was holding you back from all the blessings that you have, the Creator will make it, kind of painfully apparent that we're in the wrong connection at some time. But what you have ahead is so amazing. Okay, I promise you that. I love you so much, and I will see you next week.